Live.
Live and let live.
Live and let live. Dun.
Isn't she lively?
Oh.
Yeah, look at this
All right,
character.
hit
That's fucking
me with
Ben
it.
Kissel. This dude's Ben Kissel. This is Sun Tzu. I think this is a character from fucking Game of Thrones.
I like it. I like the games. The throne games.
This is a Civ character.
Yeah.
This is a Shrek
Wait,
character.
wait, no. Stop moving. Stop moving them.
So,
We keep moving to characters.
Control
Leave them down
Z.
here.
Paul, hit me with a check, would you?
Mic check. Mic check. 1, 2. Testes. Testes. 1, 2, 3.
3.
Hmm.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Sibon.
Do 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 do.
Sounds good to me.
Tight. Oh, I never knew I could move them all at once.
They're in marching order.
Oh, did you want him up here? I'll stop touching things.
Oh, yeah. Gave everybody permission.
A touchy? Little
Are
touch?
we live? Are we live? Just a little touch? Just a little touch. Just give me a little
Maybe you missed
touch.
the part where I screamed live several times.
Are we live? Yes, but then it's the part where we pretend that we don't know if we're live or not.
Oh, well, I
Check-
was
check the
pretending
script.
to pretend I
Check
didn't
the s-
know.
Oh, and I was pretending to break the third wall. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to
Third
How to
wall? Kick
Flip a Horse.
That's the one where
We'll
we
be,
talk in second person.
We'll be traveling at about 10,000 feet.
This is your Ari.
What game is this?
So we're going to be playing a. We've got. Unfortunately, Tommy is out for the evening, so we are doing our fill-in episode, and we're going to be playing 5E today, the Lost Mine of Phandelver. Phandelver. How do you say Phandelver?
I've always said Phandelver.
Phandelver.
Like one who delves into fans.
Ah, Phandelver.
I'm keeping
I
the
always
R
said
off of it, and we're saying Phandelver.
Phandelver. Bienvenidos a Phandelver en la operación de 5EC.
The spicy meatball.
So we are here then with Ivan, Jesse,
Hi.
and Paul,
Hi.
and myself, and we're going to be putting together some characters and jumping into some sexy, vivacious 5e. So we'll see you right after this.
Yeah.
So welcome to How to Kick Flip a Horse. This week is our supporter is Soap. Soap, watch your nasty ass.
Hey.
So yeah,
Made from people? Don't
Made
ask
for
questions.
people.
What are you, a cop?
yeah. The 5 things that are great about soap. Hey, number 1, look at the soap. Number 2, all the soap is here. Anyways, no frickin' Morty references.
What the
How's
fuck is
everybody doing?
I don't think I've ever come into a show more confused.
Welcome
And
to How to
that
Kick Flip a
is
Horse.
the How to Kick Flip a Horse promise. Ivan
That's
will
right.
be
Hell
thoroughly confused at the beginning of every episode that he didn't write.
Yes.
How long have I been here? I just blacked in.
What'd I tell you about asking questions?
Oh, fuck. I don't know. Wait, that's a question.
Oh,
Damn it, it's a question.
He's done it. He's leveled up.
And Jesse just turns to stone.
You've broken my secret. You've guessed my name.
You've
Oh,
broken
shit.
my heart of blood.
hmm So
Not
we
my heart blood. Like the most important blood, arguably.
I would. Is it?
isn't technically all
Now you
blood
got me
heart blood
thinking.
at some point.
Yeah.
I mean, if the blood's not getting to the heart, the rest of it's useless.
Well,
True.
the blood doesn't do anything in the heart besides get moved to other places. It's not like it's
Well,
the lungs
that's
where
what
it's
I'm
getting
saying.
oxygen. You know what
Well,
I mean?
Well,
The heart's
good
basically
point.
a big
Good
pump.
Anyways,
point.
It needs
Probably
oxygen itself.
Easier to make a fake heart than a fake lung, right?
it's true.
Both are easier than a fake orgasm.
That's pretty easy.
Gonna go ahead and hard disagree with you there, or soft disagree with you.
So you're telling me that you faked orgasms?
This episode of How to Kick the Horse is brought to you by Flaccid.
I'll give you the talk later on, bud.
Flaccid. Are you sick of taking LSD and getting a hard on?
Wow.
Try Flaccid.
Flaccid. Just bend it in half and pray to God.
Oh, wow.
Brought to you by the ex-producers of Turgid.
In association with, what is it called? Chode. Yes, in association with Chodes.
What have
It's-
we
it's-
become? What is our show?
How does biostatistics go? It's the mean, the median, and the chode, right?
The Chode, yes.
Yeah, okay.
If you take the Chode and you square root that by the cosine of micro, you get
You
the
get
turgid.
triangle cells.
Yes, that's right. Hey, welcome to How to Kickflip a Horse,
You said that
a mostly weekly episode
again.
where we just confuse people and
Including
welcome
ourselves.
So we are going to be doing Lost Mine of Phandelver or Phandelver.
And Delver.
You pick a name. You know what? I'll ask Google Translate in a bit to describe that for you. But we have some pre-generated characters here. Ivan has picked the human fighter. So we've got a rogue, a wizard, a cleric, and a fighter noble, which I guess would be a noble fighter or a
Well, those are
yeah.
very different.
yes.
Fighter
Are they
with
about
a noble
honor, or are they
background?
part of a caste system?
Yes, they're fighting the nobles. They're trying to get the productions back to the people. Means of production back to people. So why don't we go around and figure out which characters you all want to play. And while you're doing that, I'll give you a quick background of this world that we'll be playing in and where the kind of name goes by. So more than 500 years ago, clans of dwarves and gnomes made an agreement known as the Phandelver Pact, by which they would share a rich mine in a wondrous cavern known as Wave Echo Cave. In addition to its mineral wealth, the mine contains great magical powers. Human spellcasters allied themselves with the dwarves and gnomes to channel and bind that energy into a great forge called the Forge of Spells, where magic items could be crafted. Times were good, and the nearby human town of Phandalin prospered as well. So this is kind of where we pick up. You are a party that we will be putting together here briefly when you figure out what's going on exactly. But the idea is, if I could just find that window, here we go. So your characters are in the city of Neverwinter when a dwarf patron and friend of one of you all, Gundren Rockseeker, hires you to escort a wagon of supplies to Phandalin. Gundren has gone ahead with a warrior, Sildar Hallwinter, to attend to business in the town. While you all follow behind with the supplies, you all will be paid 10 gold piece each by the owner of Barthen's Provisions in Phandalin when you deliver the wagon safely to the trading post. So starting off with a fantastic little delivery quest, which will bring up the little map now so you can see this right here. To your west is Neverwinter, and over here is Phandalin. I will say, that's pretty much what we know. And
He's going ahead, and these guys are gonna meet us in Phandalin.
Yeah, pretty much. He's going
Okay.
to go and set up some business dealings while he goes. The supply caravan obviously moves a lot slower, so him and where's his name? Sildar Hallwinter took off on horseback ahead while you all continue slower with your wagon. So yeah, let's get started. Jesse, do you have any preferences of what type of characters you like to play usually?
Yeah, so I typically lean towards not spellcasters.
Hmm.
Is Storma Bruin a person?
That is Ivan.
And okay, so he's not the noble fighter. He's the Storma
No, the
Bruin.
noble fighter is this one right here.
Right.
So that's why I had the separation to show which characters.
Right. Now that I read the name Storma Bruin, I realize that it's definitely one of Ivan's characters.
Yes.
What gave it away? The unbearable cleverness.
There was going to go with Sword of Clinkin.
Sort of clinking.
You don't even want to know how I'd spell that.
So usually not a spellcaster, so that leaves pretty much the rogue and the fighter.
And the fighter. But what is Storma Bruin? He's a barbarian.
Fighter.
A fighter,
Oh, so it would be two fighters. Gotcha.
yeah, which is it's totally cool. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously,
I think we'll pick the rogue, but run him like a fighter.
sweet. All right, do you have a name for your rogue?
No, I just picked him.
Okay,
No, I'm just
cool.
kidding. We'll find some sentence to turn into a name.
Fantastic. And Paul, so that leaves wizard, cleric, and fighter noble. Is there anything that you prefer?
I think I will take the cleric, and I know nothing about clerics. It's just interesting to be a dwarf.
Yeah, so I don't know how these pre-gens are set up. Let me take a look at them. But yeah, so the pre-gens are set up that they already give you spells. They did. So a cleric's main thing is support. So you're going to heal, and there are some cool little spells you've got, like this one, and this kind of to help, and this one right here, I think, are spells. So these are the spells that you know. I think you have to
I
pick
hear things, but I don't see things. Where are you?
Agreed.
over
20.
on the roll 20.
Yeah, I don't see anything in the
Yeah,
chat.
nothing
The last
rolled.
thing
I heard
See either. This
I see
Sword
an
Dick
idea for a
Lincoln?
name.
there it is. Oh no, just kidding.
Oh, got it. It just went. Oh, that's weird. It went to DM for some reason. Let me do this. Will this show up as? If I do this, will you show up? For some reason, it's just showing up to DM. But you could click on your spells to see what they have. But you have some of the cool spells that you have that aren't healing and blessing as a command. You speak a one-word command to a creature you can see within range. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn. The spell has no effect if the target is undead, if it does not understand your language, or if the command is directly harmful to it. Some typical commands and their effects follow. That's a pretty cool spell, but you've got a bunch of little fun spells
I
that
see
you
some
can play.
detect magic, guiding bolt, healing words.
Smite. I mean, smite.
Spiteful smite.
So if you go to reading about a cleric, you can just go into the little eye on the drop down or on the top menu into the what's it called, the books.
Journal?
No, next
okay.
to the journal, the
Yep.
eye, and just click
Oh,
cleric.
the
You can-
compendium.
compendium. That's the word I'm looking for, and you can
Races, and then nope, that's not
just
it.
go into the search box and push and right cleric. That's even easier.
Should be able to look up your spells and such through this as well.
Well, you could just click your spells, and they should show up in the text box. You don't have to even look them up.
Oh, I thought that would
It
I thought that would send it to the chat if you click
It
on
would.
from the character sheet. I'm just saying if you don't want to.
Yeah, if you
Just
don't want to color back.
another thing to do.
Oh yeah, no, I got it. Okay, we're good.
Okay.
Sick.
Do you have a name
And,
that you'd like to call yourself?
Gunloda No Beard.
If you click over to the bio section on the character sheet, there's like a little background for your guy too.
Yeah,
Yes.
I see that.
Yeah, write that name in chat. That sounds fantastic.
Gonna load a no beard.
Gonna load a no beard.
All right.
Sounds good, gonna loada. And yes, indeed, you do not have a beard.
Rare unbearded dwarf.
Just saw your character name, Jesse. That's great.
Thank you.
Mulan Rogue or Rouge.
Right? It's the classic reverse misspelling of rogue.
I love it so much. That makes me very happy. All right. So, anything come to mind about these characters while we're kind of hanging out and getting ready to get started?
Yeah, I'm looking at my dude. I'm thinking he's gonna be. A lot of my rogues are a lot more like hide in plain sight oriented, but I think this guy's gonna be a bit more of an enforcer fence type.
Mm-hmm.
Little more direct. Keeps to himself. In a gang. Maybe.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry about it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
That's all I got.
I'm a young dwarf, so I'm only about 100 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm kind of new to adventuring, and I'm not very confident in my magic or spells.
That's fair enough. All right, so you are taking off from the town of right here from Neverwinter, heading down to Phandelver. What brings you all together? Have you all been together for a long time? Are you a troop that's kind of some freelancers that are just working together?
I'm mostly. I sort of got. No, I don't really know these dudes. I picked up a job like in my own way because I'm looking for a way to get back into. How do you pronounce it?
Phandelver.
Yeah.
Sweet.
This is an excuse to get back into Phandelver / some quick coin.
I'm now realizing that this is where the Adventure Zone picked their names
Right.
from.
I heard the name Sildar Hallwinter. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
you mean Barry Blue Jeans?
Barry Blue Jeans, yeah. And Gundren Rockseeker. I'm like, oh, yeah,
Right.
that dude. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh,
Like,
this
it's
is
this
weird.
adventure.
But it
That's
is not.
hilarious.
All right,
I don't
so
think
now
it
we know
is.
how to win.
Not for,
No, I don't
mean,
think-
it
could be.
it didn't stay that for very long.
Yeah, I don't think that's they had a very interesting arc. That was really cool. I very much enjoyed that. Check out them. They're cool.
Yeah.
Just like realize I'm giving like, hey, here we go. We've got
Right.
some-
Give it a little shout out to
Give a little shout out to
to one of the most popular.
Hey, that's cool because that just means that they owe us a shout out, right?
Yeah,
Like, you know, we
sure.
put some of them on we feature them on our album. They feature us on their album. Everything's all good. It's cross promotion.
yeah, that's how it goes. Shout outs, featuring, and stuff like that. All right. So you all have been traveling for a couple of days. Oh, sorry. Do you have something?
We already
you wanted to share?
we already took this job.
Yeah.
My main question is, why didn't these guys just take this cart themselves? They're clearly going.
Who would go?
What's up with these horses?
They had some stuff that they had to attend to.
All right,
So
fair
the
enough.
story was that they were going. He was going to accompany you. Rockseeker Gundren was going to accompany you when Sildar, trying so hard not to call him Barry Blue Jeans now, when Sildar came into town saying that there was some very important business that they needed to get to, or else the deal was going to be over. So pretty much they had to ride ahead to secure the sale of said goods, and that is the story, and I am sticking to it.
Cool.
Are we clear on what these goods are?
Let's see. They are going to Barthen's Provisions. So it is food.
Anal
It is
beads.
hunt. It is ball gags and Kama Sutra books. That is what you guys are carrying. And yes,
Lawful goods, so this makes me nervous.
no, these are provisions. So you are carrying feed. You are carrying daily catches from Neverwinter, since Neverwinter is a fishing town. You've basically got barrels and barrels full of fish and other kind of
Oh, good.
seafood
A nice
and stuff
stinky
like that.
cart mission.
Yeah, that shit fucking stank. So you are in a hurry to get there quick. For sure.
Get these horses moving.
Yep. Right. So you are here, and you are making the turn from. You've spent the last few days following the high road south from Neverwinter, and you've just recently veered east along Tribord Trail. So you've encountered no trouble before, but bandits and outlaws have been known, obviously, to be around these parts. Hence, why you have been called. Let's take advantage to have a little bit of some trail talk while we're doing this. What's going on, guys?
Chilling.
Fantastic, great role playing here.
Thank you.
So you guys been adventuring long?
That's it. Yes.
I've spent the last 80 years of my life worshiping Marthmore Duin, who's our dwarven god of travelers. So yes, No, I haven't done this at all before. I'm totally making this up.
That's pretty cool. I'm a pretty professional adventurer. I got like a destiny and stuff.
Ooh.
I've researched said destinies and stuff, and that's why I want to be an adventurer. I want to be a traveler, but
Nice.
kind of
Well,
venturing
your
out.
god's probably totally real if you put you in the same card as me, bud. We're basically being on this adventure has guaranteed your glory, and there is no risk of failure. So,
which
good
one
job.
of you? Which one of you is actually steering? Which one of you is in the pilot seat? That's what carriages have, right? Pilot seats. Who's driving
Yep.
the wagon?
Horse. I mean,
Forrest.
I got animal handling 3. I could give it a shot at least. Maybe we're doing like I got my right hand on it and he's got his left on it. I don't know. I'm slowly slipping into old man
Yeah.
voice. I gotta
Yeah,
keep it
like
more
it.
in the Patrick Warburton range.
That's right. That's good. Though.
More excitable than Nasky though. It's a distinct voice. Back off my shit.
Mm-hmm.
I got it. Oh, probably not though.
What are you riding? No, I think is there not a ride skill on this anymore?
Oh, I just assumed it would be animal handling.
No, there should
And
be a
no,
ride.
there is no ride.
What is it though? Okay. All right. So as you are riding, you definitely are getting kind of bumped around. Where
Who's driving this thing?
what you hear in the back, one of the barrels has fallen with a thump sound.
Oh shit!
And,
Everybody
everybody,
get our barrel.
everybody do a perception check.
how
Click the
Click
perception
on
button
it
in your character
on
sheet.
your.
under core like
No, so under core, and then where you see your stats, to the right and a little bit down, you should see some skills. It starts with acrobatics. Between your traits and your hit dice.
I'm just gonna Google or.
I'm sending a.
There we go.
screenshot.
Perception. Okay. I have perception. Then what?
Sweet. So,
do
Just click it.
yeah, you notice a very distinct smell of oil begin to permeate through the wagon.
It's like fish oil.
No,
Nasty.
like lantern oil.
That's weird. We break
Can't
up.
see anything. Anyone have a match so we can see what's going on?
Yeah, I was smoking.
Does anyone else notice that
Right.
smell?
Yeah, I mean, I think I was in the back, and I like kind of noticed it.
Yeah, with a 14,
Whoa,
you
whoa,
notice
whoa.
you heard the banging of the barrel and know that one of the things that you are carrying, which I did not mention in the original thing, is that there is barrels of lamp oil as one of the things that you are carrying.
Nice. I mean, shit. The thing hit the ground. Did it break?
You see that it is it has not fallen. It's fallen over, and it is leaking within the cart. So yes, it is leaking within the
I
cart.
would like to run a sleight of hand to clog the barrel.
All right. Are you using anything in particular? Do you have like a?
I said a sleight of hand, Ari.
I know, but like you're just gonna hold it. You're just gonna use your
I'm
actual
literally
hand.
just sticking
gonna
my
little
finger
Dutch boy
into
it.
the hole.
Alright, fantastic. Go for it.
Oh
yeah,
shit!
you
Natural
fucking
20.
like you just like reach down and like your pinky just like goes right into the hole. It's like you've done this
It
before.
suctions it, yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
fantastic.
really know how to stop like the bleed of money if I'm losing
Yes.
profit. Like,
Yeah, you recognize it really quick. I would say with that sleight of hand, like you as soon as like you hear the noise, you quickly move to keep anything, and hardly any of it leaks out. You've just got a couple of drops,
hell yeah.
and you're able to
Good job, dude.
you're able to kind of
Thanks,
put it
bro.
back in its upright position as you continue. All right.
Is it
Yes.
just like we can't see each other's rolls?
Yeah, I was just thinking that it's sending it.
Oh, it is
only
sending
to
it
the
to
DM.
GM, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, you guys can't see the rolls?
Mm-mm.
Can't see
let me-
each other's rolls.
Yeah.
Haha,
It says to
congratulations.
GM on my thing. Yeah.
I get to make up
You
as I
guys have
go
to watch
along.
you have to watch the stream to see the rolls.
Yeah. Well, no, because they can only see your rolls then.
You have to watch the stream to see my rolls.
Yes, that's right. And then figure it out and call out your rolls. I think I need to.
My question is like this says two numbers on my screen.
So that's if you're rolling for advantage.
Yes.
It's advantage or disadvantage, which is like you know how
If you had
advantage points
context.
in Burn Bright work.
Mhm.
It's like that, except you just instead of having a point, you just either have the higher of your 2d20 or the lower of your 2d20.
Right. If you can justify
so-
a reason you have advantage, then
All right. So
Yeah.
I had either a 17 or a 4.
So you're going with the first number if you haven't been told to roll with advantage or disadvantage.
right.
Okay.
If you're like particularly good at what you're supposed to do, or there's context sensitive circumstances which would make you better at what you're trying to do, then you can.
Or
sort
the
of
DM just
justify-
feels
or the
sad on
DM
you.
is,
Mhm.
yeah.
And also the opposite happens if
I
there's
feel like
something.
it's usually more up to the DM.
Yeah,
At least
sure,
in my
but I mean,
experience.
and also the opposite is true where if like you're on the ground trying to take a
Right.
shot, for example, you would be rolling at disadvantage.
Right.
So
Right.
that's why you take the lowest number. And I found where it says always whisper roll, and I'm taking care
Nice.
of it. And here we go. All right. And everybody just give me a quick perception roll to check to make sure that you know what's going on.
Did you just do something that made my character sheet go crazy?
No, I just switched pages.
Yeah, I have it on mine too.
Did it? Okay.
I like
Went all
changed
to
your
like
sheet.
text.
Yeah.
It just went
Yep.
over to like the more options page
Yep.
for me.
Cool.
Oh, yeah, I see see what happened.
Yep. Now we just need the
You
rouge.
buddy.
Le rouge.
What? I'm just standing with my finger in a barrel.
Roll a perception check.
I did. That was the first one, wasn't I? Oh,
No,
no,
do another
one. Sorry.
Make sure your thing's working.
Yeah, we're just doing it.
There we go.
All right, cool.
Not Catan.
Sweet.
Who's
I know, it still
Catan?
says Catan.
Catan's here?
Who's that
Fuck.
Catan? I really want to run that adventure again, by the way. We'll keep that in mind.
Okay.
So as you all are rowing, you've been on this trail before, and you come around a bend, and Storm of Ruin, you just have enough time to kind of come to a stop as you see two dead horses sprawled about 50 feet ahead of you, blocking the path.
That's no good.
For the record, I don't see shit because I'm just walking in the back with my finger in a barrel and my sword in the other.
Exactly. You're just like, well, no. I'm gonna say you just finished putting the barrel back up on its duchess.
Sure.
And yep.
Is the finger still in it though?
Sure, if you want it to be. I don't know, because I was gonna say for that 20 I was gonna say that you are able to stop it and do what you want with it. So if you want to have your finger in the hole, you can.
Dick in the barrel. Got it.
Dick in the barrel. Yes. So yes,
Terrible. I hate this
you
show.
you come across these two horses, as you can see on this trail, and yeah, you're able to come to a stop before hitting them as you come around the curve.
I'm a clown.
Oh, jeez.
Look at me. Ma. I gotta listen to some guy tell me what to do.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I was just.
So did you know this guy before we set out, or what are yours?
I ain't really
Talking
got
to
no
him.
friends.
Gunaloda?
Sorry.
Oh, you were talking to Gonaloda? Gotcha.
I completely missed what. Sorry.
It's
He's
okay.
asking if you know me because I'm being
nothing
weird.
important.
Oh.
Just making fun of you right to your face. I don't know.
No.
Maybe that was like your thing.
I was out of character pretending I was him, making him shake upside down. To clarify.
It's too many layers.
I could see why you
It's
got
too much
confused.
stuff to look at.
It's really like 9th level comedy, you know?
It is. It's
like
so
4D
funny
chess
that it
comedy.
circles back around.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, boy.
Yep. So, with that 15, I'll say you can see that there are some arrows that have that are killing the horse, but you kind of have
Crap.
issues seeing anything else. If you want to get more out of the scene, you'll have to investigate.
I think someone kick-flipped him to death.
Oh no, these horses have definitely been kickflipped to death. I'm going to grab the arrows that are still intact.
Okay. Sure. As you step down, go ahead and roll a perception check for me, please.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not going to check for traps or anything. I'm just going to go grab the arrows.
Oof.
That's fine. There's no.
Oh, boy.
I gave it an ocular pat down. No traps.
Yeah.
That's Catan anyway. Oh nope, that's me.
Cool. So as you go and grab the arrows, you are struck by one of the same arrows that you're pulling out in the arm for 3 hit points worth of damage. As you all can please roll initiative.
Can I run a
Come on.
Constitution check to not react to being struck by an arrow at all?
Yes, you can.
Ooh, is there something I could run? Oh, actually, could I run instead a deception check?
Or performance would work. Give me a performance check.
Performance?
Performance, I think, would be the best thing. Let's see how well you perform under pressure. Yeah, it's kind of like you feel like you're doing a really fantastic job, and but you're like biting into your lip, and it's kind of, you start to taste blood in your own lip as you're trying to act really, really cool. You all see this really bad display behind him as he's trying to pretend not to be hurt, but his left foot is kicking up and down. But yep, you see your 4 goblins who jump out of the bushes, and we shall roll some initiative.
Hell yes. So we need to click our tokens before we hit the initiative roll.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Should I reroll?
No, I can. Yeah, sure. Go
Oh
ahead.
shit! I didn't even realize you are a quick boy over
Oh
here.
no, you're good. You're good. 16.
How do you roll for initiative?
There's an initiative right to the top right of your skills.
Oh, I see. I have a -1 for initiative.
No way,
You're a
motherfucker.
dwarf.
Hey, you still got the same as me though.
It's probably because of your armor.
I got +3. That's true.
Mm-hmm. You are. By the way, you two are still on the cart. So any
Oh
movement
yeah,
will
I intend to
begin with-
stay here.
Okay. Just making sure. Where is initiative for NPCs?
Just because I got this
There it is.
longbow.
Oh, I intend to stay on the cart as well because I'm a little squeamish around violence.
I'm going to go with that first roll. I don't know why I rolled it 3 times because I'm just going to play them together. But they rolled I'll say 4. And then what was your roll there? Fighter, folk, hero?
16.
Okay, so let me add you to the turn order.
For
And what-
acknowledging my status as a folk hero. I'm
that's
trying
right.
to get that legend to spread around.
All right, and I'm going to say you go first because your dexterity is better. So this is the order. So it's going to go like that.
I would like to. Well, I'd like to be able to zoom in on the right browser window for one thing. Okay, here we go. Did we see which of these awful little guys took the shot at Mulan?
No.
Okay, well then I'm gonna just shoot at this guy.
All right.
With my longbow.
Actually, to be fair and to DM, they all took a shot out of him, but only one hit.
Okay. I like those odds.
So
I got a
figured-
17.
Yes, you hit.
Fuck yeah.
And you take down a nice little piece of damage as you see the arrow knock into him, kind of shoving him back into the brush a little bit.
Where do I
you
see
did-
my damage?
I thought that was the +5.
Oh, is that
No.
what that is? Okay.
No, I think that's. No, I don't
I
think
don't think
that's
I'll have a
what-
+5. Oh no, I do have a +5 attack.
Oh, no, you have to click where it says longbow. See in the.
I did.
No, in the chat.
Oh,
in the chat
attack.
window.
Okay.
In the chat window, click boom. Yeah.
Sick. 9/11.
You
Make a
shoot
wish.
and you send him into the bushes of thorns, in which he barrels backwards and disappears out of sight.
Yeah.
No beard. It's your turn.
I see the arrow sticking out of our colleague Mullen Rogue, and I am kind of I'm very unhappy around injured people. I'm disgusted a little bit of okay, hold on, let me see what I can do, and so I cast my Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Actually cast this.
Is that a touch? Or is that
I don't know. That's a good question. It is touch. Shit. Okay, so
Okay, so yeah, you're gonna have to spend the first turn getting off of the cart, and then you could probably walk like another 10 or 15 feet because you get half movement basically. So whatever your movement is, you get half of it's taken off by moving off the cart.
okay. My speed is 25. Is that fast?
All right, so let's say I'll give you 3. You can move up to 3 squares from where you are. But part of that move was
Right.
used getting off
So-
the thing. So yep,
I'll
there
be
you go.
about there.
All right.
What
Rogue,
level
did
am I
you take-
casting it? No, never mind.
Yeah, I took the.
Okay, it still shows that you didn't.
Oh, I didn't do it on my player avatar. Yeah, I got you.
Okay, that's fine then. Good, as long as you did it.
Yeah, I did.
You have to be within touch range, so you cannot do that with your movement, you can use your entire turn to just move up to him if you'd like, or you can do something here, or you can just hold back. It's up to you.
I am going to hold back.
All right, Rogue, it is your turn.
Okay. I think what I want to do is run an intimidation check to pull. I think I just run one. I'm not going to pull the arrow out. I'm going to leave it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to look at them, and I'm just going to fucking scream and run an intimidation check.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah. I'm going to say that all right, give me a second.
I think you got it, but I didn't mean scream as in like pain, but more like a growl.
A battle cry kind of thing.
Yes,
I got you.
Yes, exactly.
Let's see. Let me find. Oof.
Oh yeah.
Oof. Okay, so two of them disappear back into the woods, while one of them, "What are you all doing, you scaredy cats?"
Even the dead one got walked up and walked in.
Yeah, he's rolled in. Two of them dip back into the bushes after your scream.
Nice.
One of them kind of feels that he can take you on still.
Awesome.
But you don't know if they've run away or if they've hidden. You can run a perception check if you'd like to see if they've.
This is we're playing 5e technically, right? Like this isn't.
Yep.
I can't push my luck, right?
No, you can't push your luck now. Unfortunately, that'd be fun though. And I miss.
You wouldn't. Would you accept a deception to perceive deception?
Huh? Would I take a deception to perceive deception?
Yes.
I don't know.
That's how that works.
I don't know. That's
okay.
No. I don't know what that means. From where you are, you kind of have trouble seeing whether they've taken off running through the woods or if they've just dipped back and are just hiding.
Okay.
From where you're at, you do not get a good idea.
Okay. I'm going to take my movement to just take a step back.
Cool. The goblin remaining will. What are you going to do, goblin? Whoa. Oh, they've got all sorts of stuff on this goblin page. Cool. He is going to fire his short bow at you again, Rogue, and it goes flying as the arrow misses. And he too, after he fires, dips into the brush, and you do not see him as he dips into the brush.
Nice.
All right. Next is the Sword Smasher.
Wow, he's a fighter folk hero. This fucking guy.
Yeah, like I said, I got a destiny. I gotta go fulfill it, and I'm gonna fulfill it by killing these goblins.
Hell yeah.
First, I'd like to ask if there's a case for me using a history skill check to recall the history of specifically goblin humanoid relations in this area, because before you said it, we knew that it was bandits on this road.
You want to do a history check?
I feel like goblins is different than bandits. Yes, I'd like to do a history check.
Yeah. There's definitely room for history check.
So your tie
Fantastic. That's a
answers your
15.
thoughts.
Okay, so you know that goblins, they do tend to kind of get involved with human affairs, but usually goblins will kind of pick and choose and kind of raid farm towns. It's not really known for goblins to really set up ambushes like this. This is definitely very odd for them to do that. Also, give me a second. I
Excellent.
think I can give you.
That's
a little
exactly
bit
what I
more.
was trying to recall. I knew I'd heard that somewhere.
There is some more information I want to give you about what tribe they are, but give me a moment while I pull that up because I think I'd closed that.
Can I do a perception check in the meantime to spot any of these guys?
Yep, please do.
Fantastic. That's a 17.
You can definitely see that there is movement in the bushes. These fuckers have not gone anywhere.
All right. Well, I bet you can guess what I'm going to do next. 13 probably doesn't hit. Maybe. First level goblins.
Give me a second.
Sure, take your time.
Sorry, my something started playing and it was annoying. 13. No, you because they are concealed. The arrow flies in. You don't hear any noises, so you're not sure if it hits or not. But
Sure.
you get the sense that they did not.
Can I take a second shot since I didn't move, or is?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Great. Let's try again. Shooting blind into the bushes. 15.
Which one? Where are you shooting at?
Probably gonna aim at the same side that I was shooting at.
Okay. You fire your arrow, and you do not hear anything either on that side.
Rats.
Where is it? I had all this information about these guys set up. All right, cool. We'll keep going, and I'll get to that information for you next. Well, who's next? It is Paul. Your turn.
Yep.
So I want to continue my movement up into the rogue and then do my healing.
Okay, go for it.
So how do I actually do that?
If you just click on the spell, it should roll in the screen.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll either roll it for you or it'll tell you what it do.
Yeah, it says what level am I casting this at?
First, because you're only first level.
Nice.
Yep, you touch and you heal for sure.
Hey.
Touch hands.
And you
Where'd
touch
it go?
him so good.
Oh, there it is.
Am I done, or can I have any other actions?
I don't know if you have any bonus movements or not, but I think that would about be your turn, unless you cast that as a bonus.
No, all I was going to do is run away after that anyway.
Okay, yeah, you can take off.
Go back, a space.
Sorry.
I don't know why you're not showing me this, so I will have to refresh. 1 second, I'll be right back. All right, next up, I do believe it is the rogue anyways. So, rogue, what would you like to do?
I am going to shoot a motherfucking arrow into where those fuckers jumped into the bushes.
Okay.
Or...
That's what I was trying to do.
Yeah, it is what you were trying to do. That's a good point. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stealth my way into that bush right after him.
Ooh, okay, I like it. Okay, Picasso, I like it. You get super nice and stealthy, and you crawl into the bush, and sure enough, you are pretty much right up against this guy right here as you move in.
Do I get to attack too, or no?
I think going
move and attack, right?
Yeah, you can do that. I'll give that to you. Why not?
Stabby time.
Because I don't know, like going into stealthily. I'd say like you probably went into there and got stealthy with it.
Right. Fuck yeah.
This would be a sneak attack. He is not aware that you are here.
How do I roll my attack? That is the next question. Where does my armor class go?
Wait, just What happened when I did my healing? Did that arrow like pop out, or is it just like?
Yeah, that's a good question. Did you pull the arrow out and heal it? Because if not, that should just healed right around the arrow.
I think that the arrow was still in there. I just was like again queasy around the blood and was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna close my eyes and touch you here.
Just get that back in there.
So you're when you're stealthy, you have to also be mindful of the fact that you have an arrow coming out of you.
Yeah, that's true. It's like a shark fin. You just see this arrow creeping up through the bush.
Nice.
You know that this is a smaller clan, by the way, called the Kragmaw clan. So you recognize their colors with that roll. Okay, so what are you doing? Short sorting with a 10.
Unless I'm at advantage because I'm sneaking.
You are. I do believe you're at advantage because you get a sneak attack, right?
Then that's a
Andy scared him before.
Sneak.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just say that you are. Go ahead and click for damage.
First nat 20 of the game. Nicely done.
Thank you.
Second, he got a nat 20 to put a hole in the barrel.
Oh shit.
Oh shit! I did. You're right. How do I
So if you click on where it says short sword in the chat box, it'll roll for damage. So you.
I'm gonna click on the one with the 20.
Cool.
Easy. Yeah, that's
yeah,
Paul. That's
you.
Paul. That's Paul.
That's me. That's me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's better.
Yep.
Plus
You.
4, so that's 15.
So you do
Yes.
it. You come up and you have a little bit of issue kind of getting through the brush with the arrow still sticking out of you, but you are able to catch this guy by surprise, and you still manage to take him out. So
I'm gonna say hello,
Nice.
and then just sword straight in the back through the belly, and then I'm just gonna pull the whole thing out through his skull. So
Yep.
he's basically
Yeah.
delayed.
Yep, you take him out. Good job.
I do not like being shot. Friends of people who shot me.
Whoops.
But it's all right. I'm stealth.
There you are, stuff.
We hardly knew him.
I am the bush.
Nope,
You,
never gonna see him again. I'm sure of it.
As you do that, you recognize that one of his friends was actually right next to him as well, that you didn't first notice.
Shit! Right next to him across the street.
And he, sorry, there's two of them. So there's one over here, and there's one still in this bush, and he takes off running as he moves out of your range. It does give you an attack of opportunity.
Oh yeah, he's getting the shorty.
Nice.
Shorty.
That.
Yep,
Well, that.
you hit him with your short sword. I'm going actually. You know what? I'm going to say for this. If you have a dagger, you're going to have. I'll let you keep the 18, but there's not enough room to swing a short sword in these thickets. But you can definitely use a dagger. I'm gonna say that as I. Well, you know what? Fuck it. Who
Funny
cares?
enough, I don't
You,
think I have a dagger.
All right, you kill him. It doesn't matter. So you get
What
you
are
get
the
the.
odds?
I didn't say anything about the thicket being thick.
I have a crowbar. I could kill him with the crowbar if you want.
No, he takes off for a run and he is gone. And you take out yet another one of these goblins.
Nice.
Got him.
You see this guy. He starts begging for his life. He's like, I'm just kidding, guys. Please don't hurt me. Please leave me alone. And he begged for his life. It's just
Not a super good joke killing people's horses and attacking them. You could have hurt Mulan.
It wasn't me. It was this guy over here. And
How could I possibly know that?
he picks up his head. He picks up his dead friend by the collar. He's like, he was kind of a jerk, anyways. I'm just, I'm just following orders. I was just in it for the rats.
If I may, I would like to walk over to this corpse and examine the arrows in his quiver versus the arrow in my arm.
Yeah, you see that this guy's got absolutely no arrows in his quiver. The only two is one guy. You saw this guy had a bow and arrow, and this guy has a bow and arrow. And when he sees you searching through a quiver, he quickly tries to hide his quiver as he drops it into the ground, and makes a terrible. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, you know what? Go ahead and do a perception check.
You rolled good.
He rolled good.
Amazing.
Oh,
Yeah, he
good enough
he
for me.
yeah he is able to slip the quiver off his back while you're looking at his friends and kick the quiver into the woods. Be like, see, wasn't me.
Checks out.
All right. So what are you gonna do with this guy? He's kind of at your mercy.
Well, I guess if we let you go, do you? Fuck! I lost my voice.
You had it.
It was pretty close.
All right. If we let you go, you gotta spread the myths of our deeds, right? We're merciful. It's Storm a Bruin and his merciful band.
Yes. Unlike that dwarf and that other guy that were on those
Oh, they're
horses.
cool too.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
you mean the people you killed before?
We didn't exactly kill them, and I'm going to go ahead and say,
That's good.
from where you are, Jessa, you do recognize these two horses, and they, in fact,
My friends.
are the horses. Yes, the horses
shit.
that they rode off on. As you get closer, you do recognize them, since you're right on top of them,
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit!
And, he rode
and the
a
horse they rode
black
in on.
horse.
Uh,
Okay. I was looking for that one. Thank you.
And the horse you kick flipped in on.
You kick flipped it on.
These horses
you can
have
see
clearly
that
been
the
kick-flipped to death.
you can see
And
that
they
the
donated
saddlebags.
too much blood. This brown one donated too much blood. Died.
Yeah, the saddlebags, you can see they've been looted, and
Oh, jeez.
you can see that there is an empty leather map case that is close by as well.
All right,
I'd like to
Mulan,
examine
maybe
that
just
case.
grab him. Grab him, and he'll lead us to where we need to go. There probably won't be another ambush, right?
Well,
No, there's no. This is, this, like I said, this was just, we're just
How many
going
of you
through a
goblins
phase.
are there even?
We're-
Going through a phase.
We're just going through a phase.
That's fine. Well, you
I-
gotta
this-
mature a little.
There's only three
But you
more
did
of
fuck
us.
up.
There's only three more of us. There's only three more of us. That's it.
Where
Just
where
a few
at?
numbers.
Where at though?
Persuasion or intimidation. He does not look like he wants to give up that information.
I'll just
I'll back up.
I'll
on
say
intimidation.
whatever you got.
I'll defer to Mulan. I'll give Mulan a nod that says like hit him with the scream again.
Yeah, I'll hit him with the scream again. The voice of the windmill.
Fuck.
We're at advantage, right? I mean,
You're at advantage.
he's
100%.
He's
you're at
unarmed.
advantage.
right? The
Okay,
three of
great.
us, yeah.
Yeah, he's like,
amazing.
yeah, he's definitely at advantage as you've got him kind of at the whims. He says, look, we took him to Clark, and Clark took him to King Groll over at the Cragmaw tribe. So you might want to go towards Cragmaw Castle. It's like, I don't know, your feet's 20 or so miles like northeast of here. It's in Neverwinter Woods, but that's where we took them to.
Oh jeez.
How much earlier than us did they depart? The other guys, our sponsor.
They probably left like a half a day before you, so this is probably you would say that this kind of ambush has been laid out for probably about a day now. That this you could tell by the way these horses. So basically, we were paid to look out for this dwarf guy, and he pulls out a little drawing that looks very much like the like Gundren Rockseeker. And so we just we noticed some travelers would stop and see these horses, so we kind of had a good thing going. So we kind of kept it up.
Don't get me wrong, I respect a side hustle as much as the next guy.
Yeah.
Were you at least going to eat the horses when you were done, though?
Yeah, whatever was left
We
of
call
them.
that dude meat.
I mean, we're not horses.
As you get closer, you could see that indeed there are pieces that have been nibbled off
All
of
right,
these
well, at
horses
least you're
already.
not wasting them. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm lawful good. I'm inclined to let him go, but I feel like there's no way that doesn't bite us in the ass later. But any good folk tale requires like a recurring antagonist, right? It's like poetry. It rhymes.
My thoughts were like they killed the guy that was gonna pay us, right?
They didn't kill him;
No,
they took him
no,
away.
no, they're
Okay, they
They
took
just
him.
kidnapped him. Just a regular run-of-the-mill kidnapping.
Well,
They were their boss was paid to kidnap the dwarf, and
Yeah.
both of them were dragged away. I know that
We're dealing with like 2 levels of outsourcing here.
yeah, we're just like Amazon drivers, like we're actually outsourced by somebody else who outsources us to Amazon.
Little man, what's your name?
My name is Thuft.
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 Thuft, let this be a lesson to you. The crime doesn't pay. Now, get out of range of my arrows before we change our minds, or before my potentially sociopathic traveling companions just decide to go ahead and kill you.
While that's happening, can I run an intelligence check to see if I think that this dude might have any connection or affiliation with the Red Brands?
Yeah.
The hell's the Red Brands?
This is happening in my head.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
I'll talk to you out of character.
I didn't mean to overhear your thoughts.
Give me a second, and I will.
My
tell
character
you
doesn't want to be discovered by the Red Brands. Just out of character.
All
right.
You,
okay.
I'm going to say that this is all this guy knows. That their boss Clark was hired by Kragmaw to carry this job off, and they are a small goblin tribe that you don't know much about. Let me see if we know anything about Kragmaw. Well,
Can I run a
I don't-
performance to make him think that the Red Braids are absolutely fucking against all goblins and he should never speak to them?
I mean, you could do like a perception or something like
Well,
that.
I would be like, I can tell that you guys don't exactly know the trade routes going on here, but you need to make sure that the Red Braids don't ever see goblins on this road because they will do some of the most unspeakable horrors to you that you have ever seen.
Yeah, give me a. I guess you could do a perception check on that, or not a perception, a intimidation check on that.
Okay, I just yell.
Yeah, no, he believes you, and he's. I appreciate the advice, and thank you so much for letting me go. We really appreciate that so much.
I'm just gonna like flick the arrow in my arm, just the end of it, so it vibrates a little bit.
He takes off into the woods.
Cool. Well, that may have very much bitten us in the ass, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I don't know. But you can't kill a guy once he's surrendered, right? Even if the guy's a goblin.
Oh, especially if it's still useful.
It's not very heroic. We'll see him again, and we'll just, grab him in a headlock, give him a noogie, and get him to work for us. We'll get the inside scoop. You know what I'm
Some
saying?
things are more valuable than money.
Yeah,
A
like
useful
honor.
goblin.
Like a useful goblin with honor.
Like, you guys want me to
Yes,
join you?
I think we're close
You want-
enough.
No, just go ahead and run ahead. And
No, be away
set
with
up
you.
set up our
Okay.
level 2 boss fight. It's cool.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna
See you in like
I'm
2
gonna do that.
days.
Yeah, no, your guys are going to the hideout, I guess, where, you can come to the camp.
Is this going to be one of those awkward things where we've said goodbye and now we're walking the same direction?
No, I'm going to go in a different direction, promise you guys. All right, see you, bye.
Alright, see ya.
Did he just mention our hideout?
He mentioned their hideout.
Their hideout.
Okay.
Do you guys have a hideout?
So he
What are you, a
purposely
cop?
didn't talk. He personally didn't talk about his hideout, the goblins. He talked about the person that hired them's hideout. So he
Oh, right.
he
So
he just sent you guys to second levels. So
We've been referred to middle management.
yeah, pretty much.
should I follow him?
As
Amazing. We're at an hour 5. I know we started a little bit late, but do you guys want to do a fiber here?
Yeah, that sounds good.
that sounds good.
Great.
Yep.
And I'm gonna speed past some stuff after this, if you guys don't mind. Just do a little fast.
Not at all.
forward.
Yeah, sure.
All right, cool. See you in a bit.
All right. Talk to you guys in a little bit. Thanks, anyone out there watching, for your patience and your attention. And I hope you're having a good time watching us play through the lesser known 5th edition adventure, The Lost Mine of Phandelver. Talk to you in just a couple minutes. I love you. Goodbye. Or see you soon.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. DJ kick flip a horse, a horse, a horse, a horse,
Hey.
a horse, a horse, a horse, a horse, a horse, a horse, a horse. DJ Horsey.
So is Cragmere Castle where they're holding the dude?
Yes. It's where they're being held.
Thanks, T-Pain.
No worries. Anytime.
I'll be right back again.
See you later.
Hello.
Hey there, Ivan.
That's me. How's it going?
It's going so well.
That's a good sound.
We've moved into the auto-tune portion of the stream.
This is where we will sing.
Okay.
Do you believe in love after love after love?
Feel free to stop at any time.
I will.
Sorry.
DJ Horsey. Another one.
We waiting on Gesso.
Yeah, but he said he would be right back.
Right.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
So how was everyone's day? Anyone do anything fun?
Just doing some video editing.
Tight.
What about you?
What did I do today? Not much. I worked a little bit on the 666 Madison setting guide.
Oh, fun.
But not too much. Mostly just was playing video games and watching YouTube today.
What are you watching on the tube?
I've been slowly working through the Zero Punctuation back catalog.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Yeah, he's pretty funny.
I don't know these.
He
It's
does
just like a
video game
fast-talking
reviews.
British guy talking about video games, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Let's Game It Out.
Sure.
It's a fun game where he pretty much tries to break video games, which is really fun to me.
Nice.
Yeah, that is fun. I like when you are basically bug testing things that have been released.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah,
I
you were
never
just-
thought I
you were
would
just
try to
talking
do
about-
this.
Right. Yeah, on the Spooky stream the other night, Ari had briefly mentioned the Skyrim plate through the wall move.
Yeah.
I love stuff like that. Very, very funny. I mean, developing video games must just be incredibly difficult because there's always like a million things like that no one would ever really think of until, the legions of internet are like, let's do literally everything.
Yeah. Somebody finds something out, like I've broken just about every single game I've played. Like, I've found so many glitches through Borderlands,
Nice.
Halo. God, I've broken Halo so many times.
Well, that one's. I feel like Halo is one of the ones where it was like the developers were more aware of that at least, because like I know a lot of those skull things. In order to get those, you basically have to use like physics exploits, right?
Yeah, there's some things that are like, you have to use grenade jumps and rocket jumps and stuff like that to get over things, but
Right.
there's like areas of the map that you're like, oh, like, especially like in Forge, you're like, I can make a whole map outside of the map, and
Right.
things that like they didn't expect. That was a lot of
Nice.
fun. All right, so we're all back. So I'm going to go ahead and just do a quick fast forward. You all finish your delivery to Phandelver, where you are each paid 10 gold and are
Oh, good. We got
offered.
paid even though those guys got kidnapped.
Yeah, because it was the. Well, you actually got paid more because, there was no middleman.
Oh, yeah.
And so you all get a little bit extra when you show up, and they're just like, "Oh, well, the supplies are here." So they pay you for the supplies, and
We're working on it.
offer you horses, maybe to make the trip faster. You kind of have a pretty vague idea of where the area is. It's not too far. They do make a. Let's see. So we are here. So they kind of show that the goblin who had told you that there is the hideout that they're looking for is located in the Neverwind Woods, which is right here. And
I hear we
They,
should go there at night.
from where they kind of drew the map, or not drew the map, kind of where he pointed in the direction, was around.
Pretty vague directions.
Yeah, somewhere around this area is where he pointed and where you kind of saw him running. I'll say you can do the delivery and come back. And why don't you give me a survival check real quick? Is there survival? Is this the survival in this one, right? Yep.
Oh,
Nope.
I did not
Pretty
survive
low.
very well.
Yeah. So you are able to kind of locate where the path kind of goes, and you do realize that while that is kind of the location, you do follow the trail to Cragmaw, the hideout, which is actually a little bit closer to right there. So it's about a half day travel from Phandelver there, and indeed you will be arriving at night.
I've heard about those Neverwinter nights.
At least we don't have to worry about it getting too cold. I mean, if it's never winter here.
All right, if you guys think this is the way to go, let's do it.
Winter is not coming.
Got him.
Got him.
All right, Mulan, you lead the way.
Are we going right there? Are we stopping in Faladin for a second?
You can make some stops at Faladin if you'd like.
All
I was just going to kind of
stealthily run some coin to my aunt.
All right, go for it.
There's
All right, I guess we'll catch up.
And then here's an acrobatics for dropping coins off through the chimney.
Nice.
She gets 10 gold coins.
Sweet.
Make it yeah, 10.
Sorry, go ahead.
Nope, I'm done. I just wanted to sneak my aunt some money.
Okay, cool. Before we leave Phandelver, can I do... Oh, wait, no, I can't do that on train. Does anyone have investigations to see if we can find anyone in town who, like, knows anything about Cragmaw
I do,
hideout
bro.
or the castle?
I do, bro.
Why don't you go put your figurative ear to the ground then, there, buddy?
I'm gonna pull a piece of corn out of my pocket, set it on the ground, and run a 7.
That's not what I meant at all.
Yeah,
Probably why I didn't
nobody's
hear
kind
anything.
of nobody really takes you very seriously as you're asking questions with the corn on the ground. People just kind of walk past you, and you get a couple pieces of copper that are thrown at you from people who think that you're doing some weird kind of art display, and they're just like throwing a couple. So you get like 4 or 5 copper coins thrown at you. Let's say 5.
How about that?
That's great. I think I should run another stealth check.
Stealth.
To sneak off.
You are not very sneaky. That's for sure.
So I better be fast.
All right, so
I respect your privacy.
you are
Not you I'm
in
sneaking
town,
Okay.
and do you want to head to the hideout where they were
Let's
told
do
they
it.
were?
Hell yeah.
We should probably go rescue those guys, and it'll make a great verse in the ballad they inevitably write about me. I mean us, that they write about us. Storm a Bruin and his 2 faithful companions who are cool and good looking.
All right, so you all follow the river. It takes you quite a bit to get there. You come across an opening in the woods that leads into and looks like a cave. Can everybody see?
Yep.
Look at that.
I think that cave's what the hideout was, what he was talking about, the hideout. Maybe you should sneak in there.
I'm in.
Have a -1 at stealth.
It's because you're wearing a lot of clunky armor.
It's like a cast iron pot came to life.
Sorry, I twisted and couldn't hear you over my armor. What was that?
So you
That's not the right one.
Oh.
Who's this fighter noble?
you get into a very sneaky. Oh yeah, what is Fighter Noble doing there? Hey guys,
That's my
sorry.
successful stealth.
He's so stealthy, he looks like someone completely different.
It's a hologram.
into another cast.
Oops. There you go. Yeah, you approach the woods, or approach the cave. So you follow pretty much the trail that was led by the goblins. You could see that through the woods, pretty much. They've made it pretty easy to be followed as you come across a large cave and hillsides. It's about 5 miles from where the ambush took place. Okay. You can see that there's a shallow stream that flows out of the cave's mouth, which is screened by some pretty dense briar thickets. Cool. You can see that there is a narrow path that kind of leads to the right of the stream, and you can see that there is a entrance as you approach.
Okay. I think go ahead.
As you are stealthed, you give me a perception check with advantage.
Perception. Oh, I just learned I'm a halfling.
Ooh. With advantage, okay.
You approach so stealthily that you do hear some goblin chatter coming up from this area here. You can kind of tell that this is like a little area where it's kind of would be good for patrols to kind of hide out and keep an eye on the entrance to the cave. You can't exactly hear how many goblins are there, but you definitely are able to make out the sounds of goblin chatter.
Okay. I'm going to thieves' cant to them with like flamboyant hand symbols and gestures. I'm going to attempt to communicate that I hear goblins and I think they're around, But I think it's going to be kind of convoluted because my character never really got the hang of Thieves' Cant really well.
And they don't know Thieves Can't, so
Right.
you are giving some sort of thing. So go ahead and give me a performance check. And then you do a pretty good performance, but why don't you all give a little bit of a intelligence check to see if you can decipher what he's actually doing? Since you did a really good performance. Why don't Paul?
Oh, I
and
get it. It's charades.
Yeah. You can see his face contorts to look just like a little goblin.
Sorry, I'm doing intelligence.
Yeah, if you just click on the hard stat, it'll roll it.
Oh, okay.
Gunaloda, I think he's
I am
trying to
not
tell us.
smart.
You just see the rogue over here kind of doing like a funny little dance and squishing his face together. You have no fucking idea what he's doing.
I
You
do
are
a
very-
little.
Halflings, right?
I do a little jig in return. Like, oh,
You're
we're
back.
dancing.
Oh my god.
I also do a little jig, and then I say, "What are we doing?
Paul,
Your
do me a
dance
favor,
is so loud."
do a stealth check.
I was gonna say, my. Oh,
God.
shit. Okay.
Okay,
Amazing.
yeah. Somehow you manage to dance, and your armor doesn't make that loud of a clank. It kind of is just low enough where it kind of blends in with the sound of the water rushing through.
Doing like
The
the
dance
desert
happened
walk.
to, like. I just happened to be dancing, like holding down the piece of armor at like every point that was gonna clank,
Amazing.
just entirely on accident.
But you are also, I'll give you that you're in a nice little kind of stealthy position then.
Sure. I think he's telling us that there's at least one goblin up around that corner, I think. So maybe well, and by we, I mean you, maybe you cross the little stream here and go through the thicket and sneak up on him.
I'm not one much for sneaking, but
Well, I mean, just get around behind him. Mulan will do the sneaking. That's what I meant.
okay. All right.
I'll be like, oh my god, this guy's coming through the freaking briars. What a maniac. It'll be cool. It'll sound cool in the ballad.
Okay. Which way am I going?
Right over here across the little stream.
I'm gonna stealth up this way a little more.
All right, you push through the thicket and the briars, making quite a lot of noise. As you do, because of the armor you're wearing, of course, it is kind of a difficult walk through, but you are not getting any damage as you push through, and you do hear them go. Yeah, what's up?
I was gonna say also there's a bit of noise as I'm bitching about. Oh God, these are my good boots and now they're wet.
The goblins hear you, and you can't really see what's going on, but Jessa, you can kind of see that these goblins have become made aware, and they kind of are two of them that are laying in wait. You can see also that as they continue to make their way towards the kind of to prepare themselves, if you will. You can see that also in the back there is a bell there.
Shit.
You know what's funny is I have 2 short swords, a quiver, and arrow, but no bow.
Why don't you give yourself a bow real quick?
Yeah, why didn't I take it off one of those goblins?
Well, you wouldn't have been able to use one of theirs, but you should
I'm a
definitely
halfling.
have
You don't
picked
think I
up-
would have been able to use one of theirs?
Oh yeah, you are a halfling. I forget. Yeah, you could have definitely used one of theirs for sure.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, I guess we're just gonna fucking shoot them as they're trying to creep up on Homeboy. Trying to think if there's something more clever to do, but shooting that bell is probably a terrible idea. So maybe Maybe we'll just sneak over and grab the bell. Is it like connected?
Yeah, it's kind of like on some a loosely made twigs, kind of like what you'd see kind of used to roast pigs, kind of thing.
Okay.
Like really
Stick
shoddily
on.
made, hung. Yeah, so
Okay.
it's hung up.
Could I? I would like to disable the bell. It would be easy enough to just like take the ringer out of it.
Yeah, well, you could definitely do that.
Just cut it down and run with it.
Well, I don't want to accidentally make it ring in the process of cutting.
That's
it
fair.
down.
That's fair. Yeah.
What do you think I
All
should
right.
run for that?
I mean, I think that would be. Let's see. What did you run for stealth? You're at a 22. I would probably say you could keep that stealth and do a sleight of hand, and I'm just going to have them roll a kind of perception against you and see if they are aware of you coming, because they are very focused on the thicket
Cool.
of the noise of the thicket.
Fucking,
So.
my boots are wet.
My Louboutins. My gobletines.
Okay, so you don't actually. God, it doesn't actually let me roll. It just
Like
has a
accounting.
passive perception. No, it doesn't give me like their skills. The goblins just have like a couple of skills, but not all of
Oh
them.
yeah,
So
like the 5 skills it lists.
yeah.
The rest just roll natural or whatever.
Okay, so yeah, you are able to get past them as they are focused on that. You are able to make their way, and you grab a hold of that bell and are able to disable it.
Nice. Well,
Wonder what he's doing over there.
Hope we have some dry boots.
Storma at this point is just standing, watching these two advance with his hands on his hips. Just like, I think they got it.
All right, no beard. What are you up to? Are you going to continue pushing through?
Yeah, I'm gonna continue pushing through. I'm trying to. I don't like. I think I have a warhammer
Hell yeah.
for
yeah.
for
I have a
bludgeoning.
mace or a Warhammer, yeah.
Is it a Warhammer Fantasy or a Warhammer 40k?
Thank you.
Heyo.
It is that a
Two-handed.
warhander two-handed. Hold on, I have another one. I have a warhander one-handed. Okay,
Oh.
all right.
Tight.
So that was just me clicking on to see what I actually have. That was I couldn't quite see the.
I gotcha.
All right, so this is what I'm going to say. So you step through. You're holding the warhammer, I'm guessing, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you step through the brush, and as you do, 2 arrows get shot at you, bouncing off of your armor as they freak out. The one goblin in the back turns around and runs for the bell, where he runs into. What are you going to do, Jesso? You still have an advantage on him, but you see he's turning around, running towards the bell.
I want to put the bell on his head and donk him.
All right, go for it. I don't know what to roll for that.
Maybe a sleight of hand and then attack.
Melee, like weapon of opportunity.
You heard him. The DM said it. It's canon. We now have weapons of opportunity.
Hell yeah, it's in. They'd have that in Pathfinder.
That's what I rolled.
Sure, improvised weapons.
Improvised weapons, yeah. All right, I was going to. Yeah, okay. So, you go to. Actually, you know what? Why don't we just do a straight up melee attack? Does it have the melee weapon attack?
I didn't see a melee attack, so that's why I just rolled the strength.
Okay, just roll a d20. Just roll a straight up d20.
Straight up.
I just realized that's a natural 20 with a -1. That's why it comes up as 19.
Yep.
Oh, fuck!
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah, as he turns around,
Magic hands.
you shove
real,
this
that's so
bell
many
into
naturals
this
tonight.
guy's head and just ring his bell
Ring
and
his fucking
knock him
bell.
unconscious as his other friend turns to face you. And let's roll some initiative order.
Okay. Don't forget to click your guy.
Thank you.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me bring it up first. There we go. This dude's got his noodle canoodled.
Cuck noodled.
Oof. This goblin rolled a 3.
Nice.
Why isn't he showing up though?
He showed up.
Oh, did he? Okay, cool. All right. So yes, let's
didn't.
do it.
What? Yeah, I'm not.
I see the roll. It just didn't put you on the
Yeah.
list.
So if you click your name and re-roll your initiative, and then you can click on whatever number comes up and just change it to your 17. So click your character token.
Yeah, and then
And
I
then
see
roll
I see a red circle, a green circle, blue circle.
Go back to your character sheet and click initiative.
Yep. That's what I did the first time.
You hadn't
But now
clicked
you're
on
on
your
the
token,
list.
apparently. But now
Oh, I
if you click
see.
on that... actually, I can do it for you. If you click on the 10, you can actually just change the number.
All right. So you hear a muffled gong. Well, no. This is what you hear, Ivan. You hear ding ding as 2 arrows bounce off of the cleric, and then you hear boom. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna think to myself, "What beautiful music!" And then I guess
Intelligence.
11.
Nice.
It's a 0 modifier for those playing at home.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna move up to here. Out. I guess I'm gonna move all the way up. And if I can do a perception check and attack, I would do that. But if I can only do one, I will just shoot this goblin.
Sure. Then why don't you do both? Keep things
Great.
rolling.
Oof,
You
nothing.
perceive nothing. You get nothing.
I ain't seen nothing.
You do follow your longbow at the goblin that is still standing, or the one that's got his bell rung and is like,
The one's still standing.
right. And he drops swiftly to the ground. And that is you've done it. You've completed the goblin guard area. And this guy is unconscious.
Thank God they didn't put a door here.
Also,
Amazing.
All right. So we are out of attack order. What do y'all want to do?
they're
keep still
they're both done, right?
Yeah, one of them's unconscious. One of them is dead.
Take the arrows on them and see if they have
All right.
anything else worthwhile.
All right. What do they have on them? They've got. I don't think they've got anything. They have it's kind of like a crappy scimitar made up of broken metals and a pretty raggedy bow. And that's about it.
Go. I'm good on that. I'm going to take the bell back, though.
Yep.
Nice.
Cool. You've got a big bell.
Cool.
I'm gonna take the unconscious one.
Look like a Final Fantasy Tactics subclass now.
What are you gonna do with the unconscious goblin?
Just dragging it with me to, as we go through the cave.
But that's not
Okay.
a dragon. That's a goblin.
Hey, yo.
Oh,
All right, you got the goblin. Do you want to tie him up or anything? You just grabbing him and dragging him.
No, just over my shoulder.
Cool. You throw him over your shoulder and you drag
that
him along.
spike plate armor you bought. The Wrath armor from Legacy of Kain.
nice. Good ref.
Because
Right.
I was bad at the game, so I needed to do damage to things that were hurting me.
All right. Why does the cleric have 170?
Don't worry about it.
Let's say, who keeps changing me back to 17?
Don't
This is
worry
why we
about
can't.
it.
This is why we can't have nice initiative order. All right.
Well, I didn't even get to go.
I know. You did. You were a great distraction, though.
Yeah, I'll take that.
It's true.
And now you have a shiny new shoulder piece.
That's what
You
clerics
do.
do, man.
Yeah.
That's what clerics do, man.
You healed
Yep.
me a quarter of my life when I needed it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's right.
we're a
Gotta
pretty
pass
good
that.
team.
passed out goblin on my shoulder.
Mm-hmm. All right. What do you guys want to do? Got a couple quick things we can do before we get to the 30-minute mark.
I would just search around
Yeah, are
to
we
see
calling
if
it 10:30 or are we going later?
10:30 is about what I got.
Great.
Yeah, me too.
I would like to do a perimeter check on the outside just to see if there's any other entrances or traps or anything.
Okay.
I think we should probably just stealth down this cave, man.
Caveman? Goblin.
Yeah,
How far do
you
you
know
think
what
I
I
could?
mean.
How far do you think I could throw this goblin?
Only one way to find out.
Yeah, I mean, I consider myself something of a scientist.
I do want to, like, when we get to one of these parts where it's like black and I can't see anything, I want to just chuck it down into that general.
Oh my god. What's your
Into the
what's
pits.
your alignment? Anti-goblin.
No,
Lawful
if
as long as the law is anti-goblin.
I mean,
Neutral.
Neutral, yeah. Do whatever the fuck you want. Pro
yeah,
holes.
sure.
Neutral good.
Pro holes, anti-doors.
Yeah, so you're neutral good, so, these things are,
Morals
Yeah, so it's
are
fine.
subjective. That's all I'm saying.
yep.
I do whatever advances me and my party through the quest the best that I can.
Mm-hmm.
You barely even know me, bro. I appreciate that.
I feel like I've been questing with you guys for years.
Everybody wants man meat. Dude
I
meat.
should mention maybe that I'm a cannibal.
That's
Say
fine.
as I walk into the stream into the cave.
Well, I brought
Oh, there's some
you a snack.
fuckers. Oh, there's some fuckers in here.
Yeah, there definitely are some fuckers. Do you all fall in behind them?
I was checking to see if there was another entrance first.
Oh yeah, do your roll first. That's right.
There's no search roll.
Just perception or investigation.
Oh,
I'd say investigation.
Oh.
You do not find any hidden anything.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna go in the front fucking door then.
Cool. As you step in through the door, you are made keenly aware of a growling sound to your right.
Okay, but I have dark
As you-
vision.
As you turn to look, you see 3 wolves pulling apart
Oh, what the
a
shit?
carcass. And, yeah, we can.
I'm so
leave it
happy
at that.
I brought this body with me.
Yep. And,
Oh my god, that's gonna play out so
It
well.
really is.
And we got this under control.
I'm gonna thieves' cant to the cleric. Explain to him that there's 3 wolves.
I do another shimmy back at you.
I'm basically doing like Naruto hand like meditations.
yeah.
It's supposed to have meaning to people, but don't.
Can you not
Jeez, I
see
keep
down that hallway?
killing it on my stealth. I every time I say that I'm gonna do a shimmy, I expect my armor to clank so loud to give us away, and
You're just nailing it.
Yep, you see a cave with 3 wolves going to town. They are so focused in that they are not yet aware of you.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna sneak
So-
up on one and put a bell on its head.
All right, do a stealth. Yeah, you're stealthy.
Fucking A. I am a halfling too, so I think I'm probably just gonna jump on its back and put the bell on its head.
Sure, give me a sleight of hand on this or something to do an attack from silenced. Yeah, as you go, you do realize that you still give off quite an interesting smell. So as you go to jump with the bell, the wolf turns at you as all three are made aware of the fresh meat in the room and begin to growl. As we call that there.
And you've fallen into my trap.
You've fallen into my trap.
Before we end, can I throw this orc body at the wolves?
Orc? Holy shit, you're strong.
Goblin.
Or no, goblin, sorry.
Yes, you could do that.
Fuck.
Drops
No,
it
just
in
do
the
it.
river.
You could do just a strength check on that. That would be a straight up strength. Well, I guess athletics work too.
It's like throws it like a discus.
Oh yeah, I definitely did strength.
Nice.
Yeah,
It fucking breaks against the wall.
No, I throw it at the wolves, so I might hit one. Like I might have hit them with it.
Yeah, this goblin definitely hits the wolves as they turn and are now keenly aware of this unconscious bit of food and begin tearing into it, saving the rogue from near certain bitage. But we could leave it there. I think that's
Nice.
a good place.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah, this game is awesome.
Yeah, this is fun. This has been a fun one. Well, thank you, everybody. Do we have stuff that you want to say to
Thanks
people?
for running it.
Yeah.
Follow us on YouTube and Instagram at How to Kickflip Horse. Thanks to. Do you have the Saturday spooky stream art handy, Jesse?
I can bring it up real quick.
Tight. Shout out to Alex again, Alejandro Nice on Instagram for hooking us up with that. We're not 100% sure if it's gonna be Saturday every time, but we are gonna try and do it again this weekend, one of the days.
I do have a game ready if we're going to do that game.
Tight.
I found a very interesting game where you play as a little kid who has been woken up in the middle of the night by a strange sound.
I've seen this game. Yeah. That sounds tight.
Nice and
really
it is.
Well, yeah. So tune in next time, or tune in on Saturday to watch some of us play Five Nights at Freddy's.
And the rest of us will play Barbie Dream Doll.
There's our pumpkin art. Alejandro Nice on Instagram. Good professional illustration work. He can hook you up with good drawings. Shout out to Ayeva, DJ Yev. You can find him on soundcloud.com/Ayeva Music, Ayeva. Shout out to Brian, whose Instagram I don't remember anymore. I think it's Brian K with a bunch of underscores. You can follow him. He does good art too. And anything else? I think that's it. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah.
Great
guys.
time as always.
This is a really fun session.
Learning how to do it, how to kickflip that horse, man. Those two horses got so fucking kickflipped.
Yeah, dude.
To death.
That's not how you do it.
Heel, yeah.
Yeah, you need to back up off that.
Oh, wow. That was... Hello?
Hi.
Yep.
I'm back. Yes. Thanks to everybody for coming to check us out.
What? What just happened? Did you just catch up? What happened?
Yeah,
You might have been muted.
No, the sound just dropped and everything went quiet, and then everybody started the fucking goat riot. Sorry, Adam Sandler. Anyways, thank you all for coming out. And
Adam Sandler
kill the goat. Yeah, kill the goat.
Why don't you go play with your cock and balls?
Yeah, I'm Toll Booth Willie. I'm the biggest sack of shit from here until every side.